Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm glad you stopped by. In this video, I am looking at Hot Toys figure of Padme Amidala. It's a lovely figure, great figure. However, I do have two problems with it. One has to do with the execution of it, and the other one has to do with the design. But before we get into that, let's take a look at the figure and what all comes with her. Just a second. So here's the figure, straight out of the box, except for her shawl that I added. On the back, she's got this spaghetti hair bun that is removable, and I discovered on mine that it comes out pretty easy, and one time I knocked it off by mistake, so that's something I have to be careful of. She also comes with, besides the relaxed hands, you see on her, she's got this gripping hand. She's got this pistol gripping hand with a trigger finger. And then she's got a fist, and then a fist for the other on the left side. She also comes with what I call her Flash Gordon pistol. And she does have a holster on the back to put that in. She's got this tool for moving her eyes. I never use those for fear that I'll end up with a cross-eyed figure. And then she's got this bigger blaster rifle, which she got in the Geonosian arena. And I normally don't bother with their stands, but she does have this stand that has these two little pieces that go on the front, like so. But I won't be using those. So, she also comes with this shawl or throw and this little hat thing that you see her wearing in the Clone Wars animated series. The reason why there are two of these, I have two of these, is this is the one that came with the figure. And this is the first issue I have with the figure set, is the execution of this. Twice I spent a considerable amount of time trying to put the shawl on her, and both times this strip of cloth would always covered her chin. I just could not get it to lay correctly. Then on one day I was on Monkey Depot, and I saw they had extra shawl and hat set for $15, and I said, well, I'll gamble on $15, and I got it. And I did have to spend some considerable time fussing with it, but I did finally get it to work. The hat I did not get to work. It's got these two wired strips that go across. It just didn't look good, and I was having trouble with it. And so I think, that Hot Toys execution of this is to me is a failure. And one of the problems is they've got it sewn and arranged in this particular shape to match the movie, that they should have just left it loose and let us worry about arranging it on her. So I thought that was a big failure. The other issue I have is basically, and it's not a Hot Toys issue. I mean, they faithfully reproduced the figure from the movie, but my issue is with the design of the outfit. It really doesn't go with this character. When I first saw her in the theater, you know, in this outfit, I thought, oh, they're trying to tie her into Princess Leia. And they were successful in doing that, but she looks like somebody from Alderaan, not somebody from Naboo. If you look at any character from Naboo, a human character, and any other outfit she's wearing, she's never dressed this austerely. You know, the Naboo are known for their artistry and craftsmanship, and that always showed in their clothes too. And you don't get that in this outfit. So, you know, if they had added maybe an elaborate scrollwork buckle or her armband like she wore in the fighter pilot outfit at the beginning of the movie, maybe it would have worked better. But to me, she looks like somebody from Alderaan and not Naboo. But still, I mean, it is a faithful replica of what she wore in the movie. And it is a beautiful figure nonetheless. So I'm very happy with it despite the shawl. Now this, originally I wasn't going to put the shawl on her. I said, well, I'm never going to put it on her. But, you know, it kind of pissed me off that they would issue a figure with an accessory that doesn't work. And, you know, I spent considerable amount of time getting this on her, so she's gonna be wearing it for quite a while now. But anyway, there she is. There are two other Padme figures I wouldn't mind seeing, and they're outfits that lend themselves to posing. And that is the uniform she wore on the attack on the palace in episode 1. And then the aforementioned fighter pilot outfit she wore at the beginning of episode 2. I think both of those outfits would lend themselves to action poses. And I wouldn't mind seeing those. But anyway, this is our only Padme figure we've gotten so far. And I have a feeling we probably won't be seeing too many, so this is the one to get. But despite my criticism, I do love the figure, and I think they executed it very well, except for this thing. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for stopping by.